Well, it's now June here in Alma, Missouri, and that means it's time to harvest our barley. I've got the semi truck and the grain cart ready to go, but bad news is I sold my harvesters. Good news is that the new 9250 just arrived. We got a corn header, got a draper header on it as well. I love the American flag here on the side. Guys, this thing is going to make quick work out of these two fields. This upgrade was definitely needed over the other two harvesters that we had. Guys, they were just having so many problems. I decided to go ahead and get this awesome 9250 right here. Got the big old tires on it. Not going to have an issue getting up and down the hills. This thing has got plenty of power. It doesn't matter where at in this area. I'm going to be absolutely fine. Now, the yield on this field, I don't think is going to be incredibly good. I mean, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be where I could get it to. And the reason is because it needs a little bit of plow work. It needs some lime. I mean, I bought this from the other farmer whenever he decided to sell to me. So after we get this done, I'm going to have to do a quick turnaround and get some lime here in the ground. And then I might plow it. I don't know if I have enough time. I kind of want to wait till the other crop is out of there. You know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and just combine both these fields together once the sunflowers are out. That way I can go ahead and make it a little bit easier to use that other piece of equipment that I want to get. And another one of the really big reasons why I got this big 715 right here is because this grain cart, the Demco 1300, my other tractors just couldn't pull it. It was a big struggle, so went ahead and upgraded to this. So hopefully we're not going to have any steering issues with this thing at all. I think it's going to be perfect. I just got to figure out how to get the cover opened up on this thing. Yep, I hit the right button combination that time. There we go. Now, the worker did leave me very much room, but I don't think I ran anything over. Hopefully once we start going up and down here, he's going to be a little bit better at making room for me. I mean, there's plenty of room over there. I don't know what he was thinking. Made it a little bit easier this time because he didn't actually like cut into the field, so we're all good. I believe he's going to do 2 headlands here, and then we're going to start going up and down and up and down. And I'm really glad that we are close here to the trailer because I am just about full with 2 loads out of that harvester. Got the semi sitting right up here, and this is just about going to fill it completely full. Yep, just like I thought, almost completely full. I'm very, very glad the silo is right here. Now, the problem is going to be when I get to the other field. It's going to be quite the drive time in between loads. I've got 4 workers out here in the fields right now with me, and they are going to go ahead and take care of all the harvest. We got 1 in the harvester, 1 in the grain cart. We've got a baler and 1 over in the truck right now. I'm going to go ahead and start picking up all these bales. And once I get a few of them done, I actually need to run up to the animal dealer because you guys remember those cattle I talked about? Yeah, got to place that order today. Looks like everybody's working really, really well together right now. Just about full there on the grain cart. They should be dumping it off into the trailer right after they're finished unloading the harvester. Well, it looks like the workers are done here in the first field. It got 150,000 liters of barley and 23 bales. Now, that's going to go a long way in helping out with the cows that we're going to put in their new home just over there on the other side of the silo. You see the money went down? Yeah. The cows are going to be delivered this afternoon. But before that happens, I've got to get all the equipment over to the other farm because we've got a pretty big field over there still of barley. I've got workers in the harvester and the grain cart right now. I've got another guy getting ready to come over and start doing some baling. You guys remember how I said this was barley? It's not. It's rye. And apparently I forgot about this field right here when I was spraying last time. I've got some other spraying that I need to do on the cornfields. So that's what I'm going to be in today. And I don't know why. I always forget about this field back here. I think it's because I'm not going to the greenhouses very much anymore, and I'm not taking care of the bees. But gonna get this knocked out. It should be ready to harvest here within the next couple months. So I'm looking forward to that. Got a lot of wheat fields here that we are going to be able to flip back around and put something else in the ground, maybe. I'm probably going to have to wait till next spring, but we should be able to get something going. We're trying to double crop on the other fields. And I think we're going to double crop soybeans into the fields that we are cutting right now, because that just makes sense, right? We can harvest again here at the end of the year, and then I can sell those off middle of the year. Well, I got the forgotten field taken care of. We got the 2 workers over there working on the 3rd grain cart. Yes, our semi truck is already headed back to the farm, to the silo. Now, it's almost completely full. He's got a little bit of spare room in there, but might as well go ahead and get it unloaded. I'm heading over here to the cornfields because we've got a few weeds that are starting to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and hit some herbicide on these. We'll put down that herbicide. Didn't take very long at all. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to fertilizer. We got a little bit of liquid that I could put here on these couple fields. And I'm going to look back at the records and see if there's any other fields I forgot. You know, guys, I decided to go ahead and jump here back into the semi and let the worker finish off the spraying, because this is the third load that this semi has taken off of this field. We did something right with the yield here, and it is absolutely incredible. This is, like I said, the third truckload. Looks like I made it back just in time. The sprayer's headed back up to the farm, and the auger wagon is getting full again with its second load out of the hopper. Harvester is completely done there on the field, and I've got 214,000 liters of rye. This is way more than I thought I would ever get off these fields. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to maybe make some flour or some other production on them with these. Now that all the harvesting is done, it's time to go ahead and start putting some crops here in the ground. Now this field is going to be soybeans, as well as this field and this field over here. Yes, I am like going super all in on soybeans because it's a great cash crop. And I figure next year I'm going to need a lot of cash because we're going to have a lot of cows. You know, and another reason why I really wanted this extra tractor is because that way I can have two different pieces of equipment putting seeds in the ground at the same time. Now, I do have a third piece of equipment that I could get out too for that field over there, but it's going to take quite a long time. So I'm hoping that the white Magnum that I've got and the Kinsey is going to be able to get done in time and then come over there and start working on that field. Because here after lunch, I'm going to be tending to the cattle. But before I do that, I've got a lot of pumpkins here that we need to go ahead and get loaded up as well. These things, I mean, they're really close to being prime time to sell. A little bit early in the year for jack-o'-lanterns, but they're still going to bring a pretty good price. Well, I got the trailer about half full, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and keep going because these boxes are reinforced, and I don't think I'm going to have any problem getting these off to the place that we're selling them at. And the more I can get there at once, that's just more time that I can spend over with the cattle. Worker finished up making all the bales. I'm going to go ahead and put them here into the big tractor, and I'm going to go pick up the collector over at the main farm. Get these out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Kinsey here into the shed because I'm not going to need it for a while. Hopefully it fits in here. I haven't measured it, but hopefully it's going to fit in here. I mean, it fits, but it's going to be tricky getting the sprayer out of here. I might have to find a new home for this thing. Nope, that's better. Just put the sprayer in front. We got all the bales out of the field, and now it's time to start putting some soybeans here in the ground. I'm not too worried about the rocks right now. I've got a bigger plan. We're going to take care of those in a little while. I'm going to go ahead and head back over to the farm because the cows are on their way. And here they come right now. 2 trailers full of cows. I believe there's 50 in each one of them. That's going to be 100 total. Yep, that looks good. I download them. 100 Holsteins right here. These ladies are going to be able to start having little calves and start producing milk. As soon as they do that, the bigger important thing here is they are going to be able to provide some really good natural fertilizer here, because I'm going to use that on all the grass to be able to feed back to themselves, so that they're like self-sufficient. All right, now that those boys are headed back to their shop, I'm going to go ahead and get the tractor and get some straw unloaded. All right, so we're going to put this entire container of straw here in their bedding, and then I'm going to go sell this thing because I've only got about $14,000 left. Well, I didn't get exactly what I wanted to for the straw collector, but the good news is the new truck mixing wagon right here, oh yeah, it arrived. And what this thing is going to do is go ahead and mix up my silage and my hay into a mix of TMR, and then we're going to be able to put that in for the cows, and then my straw too, I could go ahead and dump in there, and it's going to mix it up, and I can put that down for the bedding. All right, so I went ahead and took the wrapping off, and now it's time to go ahead and put this in here, and yeah, there we go, perfect. All right, and here is my hay bale. Time to go ahead and lift it up as well. And this should max out the capacity here on this mixer. All right, and there we go. We have 100% mixed of our TMR. I'm going to go ahead and drive in here. Oh, yeah, they are going to like this TMR. This is the really, really good stuff, too. And here is another load of straw. So the cows are going to be happy. They're fed. Just got to get them a little bit of water now. Scratch that. The water's already included. They've got it piped in here already, so the cows, they're fine. Well, looks like the last job of the day is going to be the seeding over here in the soybeans. Going to take a little bit, but we're going to be able to get it done, and then I guess sell all the harvested soybeans next month. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.